Hey folks! After more than 2 years of hard field use, it is my pleasure to share what is quite possibly the best camping stove that money can buy. This is the Ohuhu Wood Gasifier stove. I purchased this little camp stove for around $15, and it has delivered value that far exceeded my expectations. First, let's talk about form factor and assembly. The stainless steel stove is quite light, weighing in at just 14 ounces. This stove takes just seconds to assemble and seconds to disassemble. It packs down to a small size and comes with a carrying case. Now, for some reason, this stove seems to fit perfectly in my MSR Alpine stowaway pot. It's almost as if it was designed for this pot. Now, unlike alcohol or gas stoves, the Ohuhu stove is primarily designed to run on wood twigs. So when traveling in wooded areas, fuel can be found everywhere. Twigs are easy to collect. Just find dead standing branches and pinch the tips with your fingers. If it snaps cleanly off, then the twig is good fuel. With just a few minutes of effort, I can gather enough twigs to run the stove for an hour. When using the stove, it is important to put it on top of a flat stone or on damp ground. This prevents the possibility of an accidental forest fire. This stove should be loaded all the way up to just beneath the top flame ports with twigs. To start the fire, put some birch bark on top of the twigs and light it from the top. Within just a few minutes, the stove will have a hot and stable flame going. Essentially, the wood gas design produces a primary flame near the center of the stove. This primary flame emits wood gas upwards. At the same time, the heat from the flame creates a vacuum that draws in fresh air from the bottom ports and pushes that air upwards. The fresh air mixes with the rising wood gas at the top ports and combusts into a nearly smokeless secondary flame. This design is extremely efficient. Once the fire is established, it takes less than 5 minutes to bring 2 cups of water to a rolling boil. After about 20 to 30 minutes, I find it necessary to add fresh twigs to this stove to keep the fire going. In this way, I can extend the life of an active flame by several hours. Sometimes, after a long hike, the warm flames of the stove can be used to create a very calm and relaxing atmosphere. I enjoy it very much. Now, one of the best features of the Ohuhu is its flexibility. Sometimes I've journeyed above the timberline and there is simply no wood to be found anywhere. This stove can be quickly reconfigured to burn other types of fuel. In this alternative configuration, the ash pan can be used to burn solid fuel tablets. Sometimes I encounter bad weather and need to cook food inside of a shelter. This stove can just as easily be used as an alcohol stove, providing a good backup option for cooking. So, bottom line, I really like the Ohuhu stove. This design is economical, flexible, and efficient. And after using it for at least 100 times, I think this stove is quite durable and well made as well. For under $20, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. If you like what you see and want to see more, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and see you later. Bye.